Are we gonna just dive in?
Take it away, Bev.
Well, today is very, very exciting because we have a guest from very, very far away.
From
Like,
the other side of the world.
The other side of
Our
the world.
sister from another mister.
A sister from...
Plot twist.
Yes, yes. You guys, this is another episode of Catching Up with the Camdens. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Beverly Mitchell.
I'm David Gallagher.
And I'm Mackenzie Rossman.
And our special guest is...
Hi, it's just Biel.
That's you.
Yay.
Yeah. And she is having to hear herself twice. So this is going to be a fun adventure.
In true Catching Up with the Camdens fashion, we have technical difficulties we're dealing with because we don't know how technology works.
At least we're consistent.
Because we're from the 90s and technology
This
did
is
not.
good. You guys always have technical difficulties.
This is
It
not
kind
our
of-
first. No.
We have this recorded on VHS, so it's good.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I mean, we're
That's
going...
my favorite kind of video quality.
Isn't it? It's the best, right? We got to go old school because... and we have had so much fun kind of... I mean, have you even watched any episodes?
All of them.
No, not you. I'm asking Jess. I know.
I'm
You're forgetting you.
I really like seeing the three of you guys on this couch. Really professional.
This couch is also from the 90s.
Yes.
You sink right in.
Well,
it's great.
But do you also
Good, as it should be.
remember this is my old house?
This is where she hooked Mike.
Yeah.
Hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
We had many
Okay.
a nights where we had sleepovers and Jesse came over and slept over here at
That's
this
true.
house.
I love that house.
Yes, we had a lot of good memories. Actually,
I forgot you guys were there. That's cool.
yeah, and strangely enough, I drove by my one bad decision that Jesse supported me on. Drove by Tattoo Time today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like,
didn't
hey,
know
I
a
should get a tattoo. And Jesse's like, I'm coming with you.
Absolutely. I'll
Yeah.
hold you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove by today. I was like, yeah, that's and every time the kids ask me, like, what's that on your back? I'm like, that is a bad decision.
Jesse
it,
said,
like,
this is a
lower
great
back?
idea. I support this fully.
And I'm going to
Let's
go with
go.
you. Yeah.
What is your tattoo?
You knew and have always known that I am not terribly classy, make very bad decisions. So the fact that you even let me have an opinion about that situation is really on you.
Yeah,
it's awful.
she just wanted you to say, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And you did.
Well,
She knew who to ask.
Exactly.
Well, I think it was like that was me being wild and crazy. That's as wild and crazy as I have ever gotten.
Like,
I
what is the
forget what your tattoo
Is it a
is.
butterfly?
It's because it's terrible because, most people have like tattoos that like you think of like, oh, this has meaning, this has purpose.
It's a
Mine
Chinese
was-
symbol for like.
No, mine was a flower
Dog.
on the wall. Mine was
Oh,
just
that's right.
a hibiscus.
Oh, that's right. You picked
Like
it
a-
to the wall.
Thomas Kincaid flower or something.
Hold on. I'd like to put on the record that I remember being very concerned about the fact that you were picking it off the wall.
Well, where else am I supposed to pick a tattoo from?
Your brain,
Personal meaning.
I don't know,
Yeah.
something of substance.
No, I made the thing off the wall have substance. I remember picking it off the wall, being like, it's a hibiscus flower. It reminds me of Mexico. And I don't think that the hibiscus flower is very, I don't know.
Jess, you were in charge, and I blame you for this. You
That's
let her
fair.
pick it off the wall.
She did hold my hand, which was very
I was
sweet.
concerned about the wall pick, but don't forget, she's older than me. So
Yeah.
It's on her.
what am I going to
And
do?
I'm also
It's
extremely
true.
stubborn, so Jesse just
I
knew
don't forget,
what
she's
fight to pick.
scary.
And that,
She used to be scary back then. Not so much anymore, but I was like secretly a little afraid of her.
speaking of which, that's actually a very bad transition, but we have explored some of Mary's finest storylines, and there's some real good ones.
There are some good ones. But before we get into any of those in particular, Jess, we've sat down with Catherine and Barry, and with you here, I want to start by you kind of giving us what's your story of how this started? Like, what's Jesse's version of like how Seventh Heaven fell in your lap and came to be, how we came together?
Yeah. I think it was just it was like it was an audition like any other audition that I had one of those pilot seasons. The third pilot season I was in LA from Colorado with my family. And I remember thinking it was the cool character because she's a basketball player and I was an athlete. And I was like, oh, I connect to this. I'm 12 or 13. No, 13. I was 13 at the time. And I just remember going into the audition, going in for a callback. I don't know if there was another one, but then I remember showing up at that big crazy network day with all of you guys. And
Yeah,
all
at the
those
ranch.
Yeah.
the ranch and how wild that kind of experience was. And I also remember that in my audition, I had to, the Mary character was like spinning a basketball on her finger.
Yeah.
So I did that in the audition without a basketball. What a choice.
Yeah.
Like, who encouraged me to do that? I'm like, spinning it like an invisible ball.
That's amazing.
What a weird choice. I kind of feel embarrassed about that, but I don't know, maybe it was effective. Or maybe they just
I think it works.
It works,
a crazy person decided to do that. She's in.
She's perfect for
Yeah.
So
Mary.
anyway, I remember that big network day. And then I remember getting a call with my mom. She had a cell phone and they called my mom and we were on Sunset in the car driving somewhere. We got the call that I got the show. That's kind of how my story started. And
That's
then
neat.
I saw you guys again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I also remember at that network thing, you and I like exchanged photos and like you signed one, like being like, hope we get to do this together. And I just remember but I didn't do that with any of the other actors that were trying out for Mary. It was just you.
I had my photos on me. The hell?
You didn't, you weren't.
Yeah, wait a minute.
No, I remember I was intimidated by you because you were from like big movies. And I was like,
you were
I can't
Yeah,
talk
he
to
just worked
him.
with
Like he's like
Travolta,
a
right?
real actor. I'm like, I'm here like wannabe. So I was scared of you.
I remember, Jess. I don't know if you remember, but I remember talking to you at the ranch thing, and you and I sat back and we're talking about pizza, like pizza places.
We were?
Yeah, that was we were like waiting to go in or whatever, and we were talking about our favorite pizza. And so like this weird like flash memory that I have of you at the ranch when we were sitting around in the waiting area.
Oh my God, that is like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, really was.
We all went in together.
Yep.
Yep.
And then they kept a lot of us together and would sort of do some.
The mix and
But I
match.
feel
Yeah.
like we spent a lot of time together.
Totally. And them staring at us.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird because we were all kind of like lined up and everybody was like looking at us and it was like, okay. And I
Mac
think David was
basically still in
charming.
diapers.
Yeah.
I'm sort of glad I don't remember this.
You're-
To be honest.
Mac was traumatized because she was like so little.
Yeah.
And it was-
I mean, the whole thing is kind of crazy if you think about it. You walk in, there's like a bunch of adults sitting on a giant table, staring at a bunch of strange preteens. Like we
Do
don't know
they
what's
fit
happening here,
together?
what we're doing.
I,
Yeah.
Kind
we,
of a weird thing.
we watched some of we're rewatching, so we watched some of the episodes and we saw all of your basketball talent.
Oh God.
So much of it. There was almost too much to fit
There
in
was-
the episode,
yeah.
honestly.
You're
Well,
yeah,
Yeah.
you were
I've always been exploding off the screen with my basketball team.
yeah. I was yeah. I mean, at least you didn't fall as much as I did. Because
You mean you or see?
I mean, one and the same, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, both.
our
remember
choreography was not our strength. I don't think we had other strengths.
But we're coming to realize that we actually did have quite a few stunts on the show, actually. We
Yeah,
found
do you-
like almost a stunt in every episode.
Well, there was a
to be
stunt
honest.
in the pilot where you fell
Really?
down.
Your
And
handstand.
apparently we had a stunt coordinator for when you fell into Jeff. Which-
in the
We had a
Game?
stunt coordinator for it. Yep. We found that out. Yeah.
Well, you know, my body is it's a temple. My body's a temple, and I don't want to dirty the temple.
Actually, we were trying to figure this out. Do you remember there was one time we couldn't figure out if it was you or if it was another act. We don't remember who it was. Somebody fell on the ramp going up.
Barry's chicken.
Was it
It was chicken.
but she was an
Half her face. was
Yeah,
like-
but she was she on an episode of 7,000?
No.
No, because there was.
Oh, she was on. Yeah, she was on the show, But like obviously we weren't filming when she
And by the way,
fell
her
off.
name was not. It's not like chicken as in an animal. It was. Oh, so it was chicken.
It was her.
Because I couldn't
Yes.
remember. If
Wait,
it,
she fell and scraped her face
Yeah,
off?
she fell
then
and
we
like
had
ate
to-
complete off the side of the ramp. And then we weren't allowed to walk on the ramp anymore.
no, we weren't allowed to
Imagine
jump
that.
off the ramp.
No, we used
Yeah.
to jump because the ramp
Yeah.
was like sideways. So I'd run
Yep.
from the trailers and jump
Jump.
up the ramp. We
And we're
all
not-
did it.
So she
Yeah.
gets the like uncoordinated award actually. It's
Okay,
not
that's
you.
fine.
Runner up.
But you
Yeah.
did have an injury on set one time that we had to like shoot around. I forgot what it was though.
Did anyone send their acting coach to the hospital?
Did you do that?
Yeah. She tried to grab scissors from me, like blade first, and I was just like,
You cut her fingers off?
not intentionally. I like this fleshy part between here.
Oh,
Give me those.
Oh.
It wasn't intentional. There was a lot of
You
blood.
asked for
This
it.
is what the journey here. We're learning so much about what happened in those 11 years.
Jesse, what did you do? What was your
Injury.
I think what you're talking about is the soccer sprain,
Oh, was that what it was?
right? Where I had to wear that giant boot
Yeah.
a long time.
And I think we had to shoot around it, so we were just like always shot above said boot. Right?
Correct. Like seated at a table for a long time.
You were
And you
just always sitting.
Seated at a table.
Oh my
I don't
god.
remember that. I broke my finger when we were shooting.
Did you?
Yeah, on the dirt bike.
That would have been later
It
seasons.
was a birthday party. You were there. We were all there, actually. It was a big birthday party at the ranch, and I ran out of talent around a
You
corner.
ran out of talent?
Yeah, it's like, oops.
I've never heard that phrase.
What happens? I don't think I've heard that phrase.
Because you've never run out of talent, Bev.
Oh, I was lacking talent to start with, so I think that's the problem.
No.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Jesse.
You guys are making me giggle inside.
Aww. Well, we love
How
that
you're
we're making
doing
you giggle.
Jesse, I just remember your, like, those Adidas slides that never, that you
Oh.
had.
Yeah.
It's like you had one pair of shoes, basically, for 5 years.
Basically. I mean, do you remember my wardrobe?
Yeah,
My wardrobe-
sweatpants.
No, your wardrobe
And
was all the Adidas, all the baggy stuff.
and then you went through a girly phase where you actually wore dresses and things like that. We were like, what is
Really?
happening to
I
her?
don't
Yeah.
I mean, we have been seeing some. I thought your wardrobe and what I remember was a lot of like blacks and blue, like navy blues and grays. But in recent episodes, you were wearing orange pants.
Orange pants?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I actually think this outfit that I'm wearing right now is pretty merry.
It is
Yeah.
very
Like
merry.
a flannel and like a giant t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, we
and
can't see your pants, but
You don't really
When
want
did you
because
stop playing
you're
soccer?
not wearing pants.
I am currently not wearing any pants.
That's the Zoom wardrobe. It's Zoom style.
Yeah, that is Zoom style.
Yeah.
And I was my wardrobe was always next to your wardrobe, and mine was like overly colorful and a lot of Dickies
And juicy couture.
and juicy couture.
You must have
Juicy
had a
couture, you
sweatsuit
were
in
like-
every color.
I did.
Little tiny
No.
mini skirts. You wore a ton
That
of mini
too.
skirts and like flat keds.
Yeah,
Oh, the Keds.
yeah. We had quite a. What I do remember is all of us had a very distinct wardrobe. You went into see Sherry, and it was very clear. Was there ever
Sherry's
like
great.
something that they wanted you to wear that you're like, no?
I don't remember.
Isn't it crazy how much we don't remember? It's been
gosh.
funny. Like
It's insane.
it's like when we're revisiting some of these episodes, like we forgot some of these storylines. I mean, you stole a cup, and I think you vandalized a gym, Mary. Yeah.
Yes, the
I
beginning of Mary's downfall.
Yeah, that was when Mary was really getting into some trouble. When I think
Yeah.
you TP'd a gym. I think that's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah. And then also you went to court for stealing a cup, I think, right? I think there was something
What
like
kind
that.
of cup?
Oh,
Like a plastic
the-
cup from the pizza
Yeah.
hall.
Which, by the way,
Like one of those ugly, like
I would get in so much
shower door kind of looking. What?
Like a solo cup?
No, like one of those ones that look like the shower doors you can't see through cups, like those plastic cafeteria cups.
You
Right?
steal like a
because
glass
Was it not?
from the
from a
Or was it
diner.
glass?
varsity. It was from the diner.
Maybe I'm making
It was
this
from
up.
the diner.
Okay.
And that's what gets you in legal trouble. And
Didn't Mary become
did
a
she
flight
get kicked off the
attendant?
basketball
then
team?
it
Is
was
that when
something
that starts?
ridiculous. It was definitely
Yeah,
an
yeah.
extreme. It was one of those where I'm like, wow, I would get in a lot of trouble because I'm sure in my past I may or may not have stolen a towel from a hotel.
You would feel bad
Oh.
about that.
What is that like? I mean, I feel like that's me, like, you know, being really like that's.
That
Wow.
must have been some towel.
It was
Those
from
hotel towels are
Greece, and I
just
thought
so
it had
fluffy.
meaning and memory.
Oh, well, now they're going to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I mean,
really
You're
there's
putting
a
them on the
statute
case.
of limitations. It's been a long time, and I'm not going back, so they can't arrest me.
Maybe not in Greece.
Well, they can't. No, stop.
Don't go back.
Yeah. But I mean, do you have? We had Cheryl on, and she says hello.
Diamond.
Yes, Cheryl Diamond.
She's about to be a grandma.
She was recalling some of our hijinks in the trailer and our different studying styles.
Do you remember the chicken?
What chicken? There's not a lot of
Apparently,
chicken
Science
involved.
Bob brought a chicken,
You-
and you would do
We
your
have a
homework with the chicken sitting on your shoulder, and there's photographic evidence. And I kind of do remember the chicken now. It was a blonde chicken. Yeah.
Just
Yep.
the difference is studying style. You
Yeah.
studied with a live chicken.
I don't think that's true.
It's true.
I have a
I
picture
saw
of
2
it.
photos
We
with
literally
said chicken on your right shoulder.
we have to share it with you. It's
Yeah.
it's hilarious. Not only is
If
it
it
like
makes you feel better, Jess, I don't remember the chicken either, but you know.
Sorry, we ate it for lunch.
Thank you,
but,
David.
know.
oh Mac, don't go dark. It was a cute chicken. I was like sad.
So is the chicken I had yesterday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I don't remember the chicken at all.
I didn't either until I saw the picture and I was like, oh, for real, we had a chicken in the trailer. So okay.
Yeah, I remember it now, but you know.
And what do you have any? I mean, this is hard because I know we've asked it and it's been challenging for all of us. But
We had
like
Science Bob.
your favorite memories or anything that like sticks out from our glorious set
like
that we
anything
had.
that sticks out, like the schoolroom corner of the schoolroom.
Oh, she's talking about the schoolroom situation.
What schoolroom situation? What do
Your
you
driving
mean?
situation. Do you remember?
I was just waiting.
I was
You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say, oh yeah, the camaraderie between us all and how we just had such a nice warm place to go to work as kids. No, all right. You want to hear about the real dirt about what happened. I popped the clutch in my parents' Subaru when I had my learner's permit, not my real license, and flew backwards, reversed into Mackenzie's school trailer and busted it off its
Supports.
what do you even call it? The
Yeah.
supports, the trailer supports, broke the computer, right?
Really?
Well, I mean, everything in the trailer kind of got shook up.
Everything the computer got smashed, my parents' car got smashed, and I almost hit my brother.
You really messed up my Oregon Trail game there. It's like-
Sorry.
they all died of dysentery thanks to you.
Darn it.
Oh my god! I just remember you come screaming into the studio because we were shooting,
Yeah.
and you were just like so shook up, and I was like, "What happened?" And
Let's-
then we went out, but it was raining. It was dark, and it was.
Let's
And
not
by the
pretend
way-
that we all haven't had like really terrible driving mishaps.
I
We
don't know
just-
how to work
No
a
one, no
clutch.
one knows about them and gets to make fun of me for them. So
I don't know how to work a clutch, so I mean, the
Really?
fact that you were even trying
teach
to
you,
drive
Bev.
stick.
That's
was
another
impressive.
episode. I'll teach you how to drive a stick.
I don't know that I want to learn.
Oh, I would like to see that episode.
No, I don't want to be a part of it.
Maybe
I'm-
Come on.
Okay.
I'm a good teacher. I've taught 3 people how to drive a stick and 2 how to drive a motorcycle. So we can get you on 2 wheels too.
nope.
Yeah, we need to do some,
I don't think I
some
should be on
field
2
trips.
wheels.
Also want to see that.
No.
I was riding, I'll be like riding my bicycle next to you. I'll be like, shift. That's how we do it.
I think if all of us, one of all of us who can do vehicles, that's you, Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, you too, David, but like Mac, you're solid in that world.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No, I don't drive shift. That's Mac. Mac handles that. That'll be her department.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, the two of you don't even have to drive at all with your current vehicles, so.
No, because we have the Tesla.
Right.
They just drive themselves.
I enjoy driving my car. I don't use that feature much.
I don't either. I never
I would
have.
just use the fart feature. Like, that'd be my favorite thing.
My
there a
kid thinks
fart
that's hilarious.
Yeah, you can make like every sound
You had
sounds
a
like
Tesla.
farts.
You do that? There's a.
I did not know that.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not something that they.
Like your turn
it's not
signal's
in
like-
the paperwork when you buy it. You know, like
No way.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can also pick the location of the fart. So you can do it in the passenger side. You can do it in the back seat. So I make
what I thought you meant.
Oh.
I thought you meant you could have a part that sounds like it comes out of your butt, a part that comes out of your armpit,
I mean, how
or
many?
other places. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty. Am I? Never mind. I'm not gonna put myself out there with the question I was about to ask.
Do it.
Don't
it's
do
probably a good
Don't do
idea.
can't
it.
just-
No, I'm not gonna do it. No.
No, I
we
did
got
not know that.
sidetracked.
What do you? I mean, this is our life. We always get sidetracked
I
and
know.
get lost.
There isn't enough ADD medicine in the world for this show.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back, and we're gonna dive into more with Jess. And we're back.
That was a great break. I got a lot done.
It was a quick break.
Yeah.
Because Jesse, you also were the first. Well, I left to go to college, but I didn't really leave because I just went down the street. But you actually, like, in season, was it season 6 that you left and went?
Tufts.
You went to Tufts.
You were the first of us
Yeah,
out,
you
right?
were the
Or was it
first-
Barry?
Nope, Jess.
It was Jess. You were the
Barry
first one
was
to go.
already done by that time.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, guys, wasn't he like?
He was 30 in the pilot, right?
Was he 30?
So.
No, he said
said
he
he
was
turned
21.
30.
He said he was 21.
Oh,
he likes,
21.
He also likes to say that we had like a
Other
really big
significant
crush
milestone.
on him.
We
Which-
did.
Well, I don't
I had a
admit
crush on
it
all of
so
your
much.
boyfriends
Oh.
every time.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we did have a crush. We did
It's the
hang
worst
out
kept
of-
secret.
It's the worst. Also,
Yeah.
actually, speaking of the pilot episode, did you or did you not have to kiss Barry in that pilot?
We're gonna ask that.
Because we've been talking about it because we thought it, but then we're like, we know it never made it to air. But I couldn't remember if you guys actually had to shoot it. And I think you
Was
may
it have to or get to? I mean, it sounds like it was a
Well,
get
I
to.
mean, it would have been a get to then, but it would have been have to now.
What?
Honestly,
She's got a
don't
mental
know
block.
if that was real or not.
Was it a bad dream?
Did it actually happen?
It's all part of this swirling nightmare in my head that you guys are bringing up.
I know Jesse's gonna
It really is.
she's gonna need therapy after this. She's like, God, remembering all these things.
I do think we shot it.
I think you
And I
did.
think at the time, everybody was like, this isn't really going to work. Does everybody see that this is like not the best move for this siblings on this show?
Yeah.
But I think my 14-year-old self was like, yay!
Yeah, you had a few in season 1. I've already seen a few makeout sessions on the show.
I mean, someone has to do it.
I mean, you started it, and then apparently I just like finished it with all the
Just
seasons
carried the
that's
torch.
to come, because there was a lot of kissing on the show.
Yeah.
Actually, Barry
And singing.
had a new. Oh yeah, you sang on the show too,
Yeah, I think so.
and you also had some killer dance moves in the Halloween episode.
That was funny.
It was
really
very cute. That was
actually.
like a Footloose type of situation.
Oh yeah.
I could so
Yeah.
identify with that, like
and you were very charming. You was
excitement
very
over
cute.
having a house to yourself. You
And
know,
eating
now
ice
that we're
cream.
like parents, your alone time is just
Okay,
like
I
yes.
remember that sequence.
Yeah, you were
I mean,
really
that
cute.
is really fun when you get old enough that your parents leave you home alone.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
somewhat alone. Like my kid's interested in being left home alone, you know?
Yeah, Hutton would love that. I'm terrified of what he may or may not do at the house by himself. I'm pretty
Yeah.
much all he's gonna do is like try to play video games, I'm pretty sure.
You could have left me home alone. I would have been fine. I would have been right where you left me when you got back,
Yeah.
playing
Well,
video
you've
games.
been like 50 years old ever since you were like 8.
Yeah, you've been
Oh.
mature. You were very young and mature all at the same moment.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fooled you guys.
No. No. I know it's crazy. David just celebrated a birthday and joined us in the 40 Club.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
Isn't it weird?
I mean, it's not weird me being in the 40 Club, but it's weird to me that you are in the 40 Club.
I don't know.
Weird.
I felt weird about 30. I don't feel anything about 40. It's fine. It feels normal. I don't know.
I
Maybe
kinda
it
get what
hasn't
you
hit me
mean
yet.
about, like 30s where you're like, oh, well, I'm no longer a young adult, really, you know? But 40 is just like an extension of 30.
I agree, though,
Right?
David. I didn't feel anything negative about being 40. I kind
Yeah.
of was like, yeah, cool, whatever. Seems cool.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've already
I'm
come to
used
terms
to
with it
being
10
an
years ago.
adult at this point.
I still
So-
do not feel like an adult.
When I turned
and-
30, it was like, this is weird that I'm not like a young adult anymore
Right.
or whatever. I'm not in my 20s. That felt kind of
Yeah.
like a weird thing. But 40 felt fine. I don't know.
People have stopped telling you, you've got your whole life ahead of you. Like at some point, they stop saying that to you, but you're like,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
especially when
I
you're
haven't
40.
heard that in years.
Now you hear, hey, this is the best it's going to get.
Yeah.
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 Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yes, enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, it's been like, and it's been fun kind of reconnecting with everyone. I mean, luckily you and I, we've been able to stay in touch, and we've got the kiddos that are close in age, which has been really fun. And like, it's weird how we really are like this like weird family that like we have.
I don't think
these-
it's weird.
I mean, not weird. I'm an only child, so I'm still struggling
weird
to
for
figure this
you.
out. Everything's weird
I
for
think
me.
it's great,
Yeah,
Bev.
it is great. It is great. Like, and it's so much fun, kind of like reconnecting, and the fans are just, you know, they love Mary, and so this is, I think everybody's gonna be really excited to like kind of hear
Of course,
your,
yes, everyone's going to be super hyped to see you, Jess, as we are.
as we always are. And I mean, and the fact that
I love
you're
you guys. I miss you
joining us
guys.
from Budapest is so cool. So
It's wild. Yeah, I didn't expect to be over here, but it's a cool place. And actually, some of my ancestors on my dad's side, they're from Hungary, which now is actually in Slovakia. So I'm like in the motherland.
that's cool.
Yeah.
have
So
you
I'm
been-
gonna go find the little village that they're from and check it out at some point.
That's neat.
That's cool.
Oh my God, that's
I
amazing.
think I have ancestry there too.
Do you?
actually. Yeah. Or Slovenia. Something like that.
That's
Somewhere.
right in the area.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Slavic.
Well,
How long are you there for?
I am here until mid-April.
Okay.
yes, she's working on a very awesome project. Are you allowed to share, or is it a secret that we'll share later?
I am not sure what I can say about it, so I better not say anything.
Then
Yeah.
we'll just say it's a secret awesome project that will be coming.
Yeah.
And was Seventh Heaven was like your first big break, right?
Yeah.
And like what lessons did you learn from all of us in our experience that you've taken
Yeah, do you
on
have
with
any
the
like
rest of your
favorite Mary
career?
moments or least favorite Mary moments?
Or do you remember Mary moments? Because we didn't remember really much of.
It's like abstract, isn't it? I think
Yes.
I probably need to start rewatching the episodes. so
It's a
I can
trip.
It's a trip.
Be reminded.
Would you have been friends with Mary had you gone to school with Mary?
I think I don't really remember exactly who she was.
I think you'd be friends with her. I would say.
She had a
think I
large
would.
family.
I think you would
She
be
was
friends with
sporty.
her.
I think
you
I
were.
would be friends with her. She was, pretty cool and liked things that I liked. She's, we were kind of also sort of the same person, I think. I mean, I think what I remember more than anything is like this was live training on how to be an actor and how to work with the camera, how to deal with lighting. I remember who was our amazing camera operator?
Ronnie
Ronnie.
High.
Ronnie.
Remember
And
when
I
we would make him laugh?
When you would get the camera shaking, then you've done a good
That's
job.
when you, yeah.
Oh, I kind of don't totally remember that either.
Well, what do you
I
remember?
bought it. No, I just remember he took some time with me on that pilot episode, or in one of the episodes of the first season, teaching me to how to smoothly stand up from a seated position.
Oh yes.
And I would be like, yeah, I can't keep you in place. I mean,
He was
I had
quick with those wheels too, but yeah.
He was, but it was stuff like that that you don't even think about, that no one is telling you, like, hey, when you get on set, you got to move smoothly, and you got to find your light, and this is how you do off camera, and this is how do you learn your lines, and how do you find a connection with other actors. Like, that was all happening for me on our show. And it was such a warm, loving environment that I think I really had that opportunity to like mess up. And people were there to say, hey, maybe let's do it this way next time, or, whatever the advice was. But I was never meant to feel stupid or like I didn't know what I was doing. It was like super duper supportive.
I think that was the magic of our set, and I think also that was also what also helped so many of our guest stars too. Is I think it like that translated to everyone. Like it was a place where we all were built to succeed.
Basically.
Yeah. I mean,
we were never built to fail. We were always built to be supported and to succeed and to, do our best. Ish. Some episodes were rougher than others.
Yeah,
as expected.
Yes.
But
do you guys remember those epic dinner sequences?
Yes.
And church.
And the church. Oh
God, it was so sweaty and stale in there. Jeez.
And my butt was so sore after doing those many hours. And like, okay, I think I really never loved my church outfits.
No.
None of us did.
I don't, yeah. I would definitely say Mary's church. You have a lot of shoulder pads. A lot of shoulder pads.
Some power suit action going on.
You know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to we're gonna show in this episode. We're gonna have to show some of those awesome
top church outfits.
We're gonna.
I think I would like them now, but at the time, as a teenager, I just remember being like, "This is awful." I wanted the baggy pants, and casual t-shirts, and stuff like that.
Yeah, our church outfits were quite awesome. Not.
I think Steven had
timely
the most
for the
comfortable.
90s.
He just got to wear a big dress, big muumuu.
And remember also there was a time where we had to share a trailer, so like we would open it up so we would make it bigger.
The honey wagon.
So we spent a lot of time.
Tiny honey wagon.
Yeah, tiny honey
with like
wagons.
a seat that's just barely not big enough for your butt to fit.
Yep.
You know, it's like a ledge that you can rest on.
It is a closet big enough to change in.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
And with a toilet.
And
a weird toilet.
You have your mother in there.
Yes, you have your mother
it's
in
a
there.
closet that fits your wardrobe, a bench, your mother,
and your guardian.
and a toilet.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And quite possibly a younger sibling.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Not for you.
No. And actually, a lot of time, not my mother either. So, because I would borrow yours.
All right.
That's true.
Yeah, because I also thank you for your service of lending me all of your guardians. Because because I would so my mom would just hand me over to Kim or Kendall or whoever was with you.
Where would she go?
Kendall.
She went to work. She just dropped me off and went to work.
Oh yeah.
And then I would just.
Where was she working back then?
She was working at my grandparents' family company, so she would like go all the way back to Moore Park. So she would drive me all the way to Santa Monica and then drive back and just drop me off. And then there was a time where we were carpooling, and then I think you and I were arguing too much because at the time I liked to argue, and I think your mom said like I think your mom's like you're like I cannot deal with the two of you, and then we didn't carpool anymore for a little bit.
You got yourself kicked out of the carpool. Good
did.
job, Bev.
Well, you know what? I think it was like I was just exploring what this like sisterly like relationship was like, and I was just annoying. I was a know-it-all, and I will admit that. And I apologize to everyone. I was a know-it-all for sure.
You were.
Yes, you were.
She's completely changed.
Totally.
I feel some
No,
sarcasm.
actually, you have changed quite a lot, and you are not that way anymore. You're not.
I have tried to evolve and learn from my mistakes and not be as annoying as I once was.
You've done it.
Yeah,
thank
you
you.
succeeded in that.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you. I know even Barry called.
Yeah.
Barry said something very nice.
Well, high
which was-
five to you.
Barry was actually nice to me, and I mean, not that he was never nice, but like he was like, I never found you annoying. I just thought you were like my sister. So I'm gonna take that as a compliment, and I think his sister's cool. Yeah.
You guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Do you
On
have like
the,
a second for like
that's-
just
no,
a
that's okay.
tiny little bit
Okay,
more?
so
Catherine just got here, and I think she
half
wants
the
to say hi.
All right.
Is that okay?
Oh my God. Do you guys see does Catherine do this with you every
No, but she's
No.
Catherine's
Yes, I
here.
want to say hi to Catherine.
Okay, can
Yeah.
Catherine come in? And can you give her her headphones?
I hope she lays across you all.
You you want to get her right here?
How's everybody's kids, by the way?
Great.
David just had a new one.
Awesome.
Ophelia is here.
I just had a baby girl in December.
Oh my God, David, congratulations.
Thank you.
What's her name?
Her name is Fern.
Oh, wow, what a beautiful name.
Thanks.
Do you love being a dad?
I do.
That's so nice.
So
Yes.
where-
And
How old is
my older daughter, her name is Lily. She's 7.
Oh my gosh.
Ophelia's here in California, and she's been meeting new people left. So my 2-year-old sat at the opposite end of a table of like a 10-person dinner party and didn't care that she wasn't next to me, which was a monumental thing.
Wow.
Yeah. She's been meeting new people left and right and hasn't had a panic attack about it yet. So
Good for her. Oh
I'm
my
really
gosh.
happy,
She's
yeah.
just so amazing. Are you so happy, Mac?
I am, but I'm starting to be like, is this when she doesn't need me anymore?
Well,
Not
she's
yet,
only
not
2,
yet.
so
She's
she needs
2.
you.
Yeah.
She needs you.
She's like, hold me, mommy.
You don't send them out into the world at 2.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
yet. Too
Finney's
soon.
still
But she's
liking
doing
his
great. How are yours? Yeah.
haircut? Is he loving
Yeah.
his haircut?
Yeah, he got another haircut.
Oh, he got
too.
another one?
Yep. He loves his haircut. I still miss his hair. But they're good. They're good. It's been an interesting
Oh, come in.
situation.
We have somebody who wants to say hi to you.
Well, let's get her to come in on.
She's-
Let's get on, and then
Wait,
we'll do it.
are you? She is on. Come sit in between us, because we have somebody on who wants to see you. No, right here.
I know, I have to step over. Why?
There's her bet.
Hello. Ooh. What's your name?
I had equally as much fun getting into the position here.
Do you see who that is?
Jesso, hi. Oh, you look great. You little binky. How are you?
I'm great.
Can
How
I
are
hear you? Oh,
You got to put those on.
oh, it's so good to see you.
I just
It's
sit
so
on
good to
David's
see you
lap.
too. How are you?
Fine, fine. How are your babies?
They're good. They're good. Oh my goodness.
You're a mama.
And she's in on the other side of the world right now. She's in Budapest.
Oh my gosh. Is that a tour thing for singing? Your husband?
No, it's a work thing. I'm doing a movie here.
Excuse me for giving credit to the male.
That's okay. He's on
Yeah.
tour. He's just not here.
Like if Jessie's traveling, it's because her husband. Way to go! You've done such good work as a producer and an actor.
I know she's killing it.
Thank you.
I mean, if
I love seeing you guys.
Yeah. Well,
Keep 'em
we
on.
don't go away, Jess.
Well, good. I don't want to go away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck with the project. Are you acting and producing?
Just acting.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice when at the end of the day you're like, wow, this is kind of turning into a shit show night. Not my problem.
Exactly. And Budapest. Oh, I love those countries. Aren't they weird and wonderful?
They
I s-
are weird and wonderful.
They're like, I always loved Yugoslavia for some reason, and then I made a movie there, and my co-star Christopher Plummer said, "You don't you want to get married and have your own family? I was 36. I said, oh, I guess so. And I prayed to the Our Lady of Belgrade. And I said, could he be a little Yugoslavian? They're really cute over here.
They are.
2 months later, I did child's play and met Kevin, and his grandma's from Yugoslavia. That's my say a prayer story. You get,
I love that.
how is are your kids in school?
So both of my kids are here with travel teachers.
Oh,
And so when we travel like for long periods like this, they come with us. And then when they are home in Montana, they go back to their regular school.
oh, that's so neat, Jess.
How's your baby?
She's great. She's 33. Yeah, but she's good. She's good.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, we all, it's
so-
just such a chapter. Even, if you move on and do bigger things, it's still a sweet spot in the history of each of us. Yeah.
I think
It really is.
it's a core. It's part of our build, and it's like part of our our patchwork of like what led us to.
Origin story.
Yeah,
Origin story. That's a nice phrase.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Well, I'll shut up now.
No, we
No,
we want
please.
you. We want
He
you.
has a baby. Did you
I know. I just heard about it.
Do you believe this one? The mom with her darling kid?
Not really. I think he's freaking me out a little bit. And I think I keep getting closer and closer because I want to get closer to you guys. And I think this is actually making it. Is it working?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're right there. We can smell you.
Okay, good.
Oh, I don't know if we want to smell
You can
yet.
smell the goulash coming out from me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. I remember. Wait, it was Mac who always was like farting in the closet, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was also Jesse. It
yes.
was inspired
But
by
I think Jesse, you
this
taught her
woman.
that. Yeah, I think you kind of like.
I taught you that?
Of
Yes,
course.
you did. You were disgusting.
She says
I was
proudly.
disgusting. I was. Which is why I've been gifted and
Two
blessed
boys.
with 2 boys. The amount of parts in my life,
Oh my gosh, really?
on my body,
Really?
in my mouth,
Jess.
it's alarming.
You are fulfilled.
I have been paid back.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my God, that is.
Is
amazing.
any
Well, that was
are either of them? Oh, sorry.
That was how I flirted with people. In the
You
beginning.
farted on them?
Yes.
You're kidding.
And my
One
flirting,
100%.
my flirting was I
Like,
showed
hey,
them Seventh
smell
Heaven.
this.
She is a
That's
piece
like,
of work.
Would you like to read my resume and see all of my work?
Yeah, good thing I only had to date one person, and luckily he said
Oh,
yes.
man.
And 20 million years later, we're
Did
still
you
together.
propose to Mike?
I did.
I was just thinking that. I was like, did she say he said yes?
She did.
I meant like to come back.
I mean, I'm not trying to be
But no.
sexist. There's nothing wrong with that. But
No, I
was just
didn't actually.
curious.
I was in nightmare the day he proposed, and I actually slept in the
Did
bathtub.
you tell him how to
listening
do it? How
Eminem.
you wanted to be proposed to?
No,
Because
I
could
was
see that.
listening to Eminem because I was throwing a fit because I told him that if his parents and his family did not like me, they're gonna have to get over it.
And he's
Because
like, "This is the woman
I
for
didn't
me."
realize that they were all keeping a secret and being very, like, I didn't.
Wait, you were in the bathtub like, I'm Slim Shady. I'm Slim Shady. I'm Slim Shady.
Yes.
Justin McKay.
With no,
Yeah, that's what I saw in my head.
with no water, and I was no.
Oh my God.
Please, I was sleeping there because I was trying to make a point, which I'm not sure what the point was, but I was actually the point
With the
was
shower
I was
on.
angry. No, I said
It's really
Vomit on my
steamy.
sweater already, Mom.
So much
Spaghetti.
steam.
and this is what it was like growing up on Seventh Heaven.
Oh my
Yes,
You
I was.
volunteered that information.
This is also what it was like growing up on Seventh Heaven. I usually put myself out there, and then yeah.
And we just whack it off.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
believe how brilliant Mackenzie is?
I mean, she's always been brilliant.
She's just a tough cookie in a good way. Yeah.
Don't
Yep.
make me blush.
Catherine is definitely
fart.
proud.
I am
of-
proud.
of-
And David. Yeah.
She's oh.
Anyway.
I'm here too.
Oh,
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know.
oh dear God.
Just kidding.
Catherine.
I love you.
Catherine.
I love you.
Catherine.
I love
You
you.
know
I
that.
know that.
Who was your favorite?
Oh.
Huh?
Who was your favorite? Which kid was your favorite?
Oh,
Which
that's a nice question.
take it? We can take it.
Yeah, we can.
I liked everyone. I always thought David was unique and
Yes.
precious. Yeah.
I
We
agree.
kind of all thought David was unique.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
precious, too.
And such a fine actor. I knew that from day one.
Yeah, he was definitely
That's
the better actor for sure.
He was the best
yeah.
of all of us. for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah.
I think that was a good
Yeah,
answer.
and I thought I'm going to the guys first. And I thought Barry was really cool, and I thought he was a really good director. And then I don't know anyway. I can't. I loved all three the same.
You had 7 children.
Jessie would look at me like, and I always thought she knows something. She knows I'm like weird.
Jesse
I
can
just
see through you.
I saw myself in you, I think.
Oh, I remember then you told Regis Philbin, my old friend, on this show, like, she's weird. But so is he.
But also, but I also think that if you were weird in Jesse's book, then that would meant you were
That was a
awesome.
compliment.
That was
Okay.
always
Okay.
Yeah.
because if you were not weird, then shoot you.
Yeah, yeah,
that was not
yeah.
interesting
It's
to you.
like-
I also
Far
thought
out, bruh.
Jessie was so centered that it was intimidating. Like, you know what I
Jesse,
mean?
you just oozed cool.
Yeah, cool. And it was
So,
like, and you know,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow,
I was the fat kid in school, and you must have always been cool,
Oh gosh.
right? Were you ever a dope? No.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I was not ever really fully in like real school at
Oh.
that age when I think it really mattered.
Yeah,
Like if you were a dope or not.
that's
like,
true.
it was- Like my high school was spent with Bev in the trailer.
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean,
So
she
I mean,
So
I
you were
was
definitely the cool
coolest
kid.
What,
That's what you're saying.
what about grade school in Colorado? Did you ever go to grade school?
Yeah, so I went to grade school. I went to elementary school. I went to middle school.
Okay.
I was a nice kid. I felt like
Yeah.
I was that kid that
Athletic.
I was definitely the athletic
Yeah.
in sort of the athletic group, but I was also, of course, interested in performing arts stuff. So
Okay.
I kind of had friends everywhere, and
Yeah,
I definitely wasn't like cool girl,
Right.
mean girl.
right.
No, you
crew.
were never a mean girl.
No,
dude.
never.
You were always the
No.
cool kid.
Yeah.
You were easy to get along with. You were always
Yes.
fun. You were funny.
And kind.
I mean, I don't
You
know
were
what's
kind.
happened
You were-
since, but
Yeah,
you
me
were...
either. I don't know. I am definitely not that cool anymore, but I guess I never really felt cool at
Yeah.
school. I just
That's what
felt-
made you so cool.
Yeah, and
kids
that's because
never
you're
do.
creative. You're creative. Creatives never feel cool. That's why we go to the arts, right?
Yeah.
And a way to express our pain.
Escape ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, I know we have to let you go, Jess, because Jessie has a very early call, and she's waking
It
up
is
in just
so early, this call.
yeah. She's what four?
It's at 4:50 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
honey. Well, think of us all, touching your forehead and saying, "Good night, Jess. You're going to do fine tomorrow."
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Catherine. That
You can
means
just-
so much.
If you have bags under your
Truly.
eyes, blame them on
Yeah.
us. It's
And
all
thank
right.
you so much for joining us because we know that you are so busy over there, and we are so grateful for you, and we love you, and you are always and forever family. And I love you. Love you.
Yeah,
love you.
Jess, we love you.
love
When you're
you.
back
I
in
love you,
town, we'll all do it together.
Don't choke yourself.
I would love to do that. You guys are you're my heart. You always have been, and you're my family forever, no matter what. I love you all so much, and I love seeing you all together.
I
On the
believe
same
you.
couch.
It's great to see you.
I
too,
believe
Jess.
you totally. We
Yeah.
believe you. Yeah.
I love you guys.
We love
Okay.
you.
God
Sweet
bless.
dreams.
God bless.
Thank
Say
you.
your night prayers.
Yes, yes, Mom.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Bye,
Bye,
Jess.
guys.
Love
Bye,
you.
bye-bye. Love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Man, everybody, it's been fun. We will catch you next time on Catching Up with the Camdens. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit all the buttons and do all the things. Let us know who you want to see next, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
G Unit.
What?
Bev should have said that. Hey guys, check us out on Patreon for early access to Catching Up with the Camdens episodes, exclusive group and individual content, access to all 3 of us via chat, and more.